These days, it feels like our generation is giving up. You see it everywhere. People in their 20s and 30s who don't see a good ending in sight, no real retirement plans, no house of their own, and no stable career. But you know what? It's going to be okay. There's still time. Let's quickly go over why people feel this way. Home prices have skyrocketed way beyond the pace of inflation. The cost of living is incredibly high. Providing for a family feels almost impossible. People are constantly sacrificing their hobbies and the things they enjoy just to keep food on the table. Times are tough, no doubt about that. I'm not going to spend this video diving into all the numbers. There are plenty of great videos out there that break it all down very well. What I'm here to tell you is that it's still possible. The American dream is still alive. Maybe it's on life support, but it's not dead yet. You just have to put in the work. An average person can build a good life and even find balance. But here's the cold, hard truth of what it takes. You have to get out of the doom mindset. Fortunately, or maybe unfortunately, the world is not going to end tomorrow. If there's a chance you'll live into your 50s, then it's time to get your life together and start building toward your wealth. Saving money and working towards something bigger than where you're at now is possible. If your current income doesn't support your lifestyle and leave room to invest, then it might be time to look elsewhere for work. You can still chase your dreams, but it's okay to be patient. A lot of people would benefit from getting a job that covers the bills while they build the finances to support their passion. Now, sometimes your dream does pay the bills, and to those of you who do that, congratulations, truly. But if not, if it's a slower road to success, consider building a skill set that gets you on your feet first. Something that pays for your life, funds your dreams, and gives you breathing room to invest. Here's the most important tip. Start now. Every person you talk to who's been successful with investing will tell you the same thing. They wish they had started earlier. Even I feel that way, and I'm still young. You can't start too early when it comes to preparing for retirement. I knew a young guy once. He worked part-time while attending a prestigious university and getting an engineering degree. He did this just so he could invest $500 a month into his Roth IRA. He was also paying for housing and living expenses in Seattle, one of the most expensive cities in the US. And if you don't know, engineering degrees are brutal. They take up your entire life. This guy still made time for the gym 3 days a week, and he only partied during school breaks. He saved aggressively and stayed focused on the bigger picture. He started all this at 18 years old. He's the only person I know who's literally could not have started earlier. Last I heard, he had just graduated with investments outweighing his student loans, meaning he had a positive net worth before even starting his full-time career at a younger age than me. Now look, if you didn't start at 18, that doesn't mean your life is over. It just means you need to start now. Push yourself every day. Go to the gym, invest your money, find a partner who helps you grow. Don't be afraid of failure or rejection, and most importantly, look forward to your future. It's bright. There's a ton of joy ahead. Alright, let's talk a little bit about compound growth. This is your best friend. It's your key to becoming a millionaire. If you don't know what compound growth is, here's a quick breakdown, and then we'll get into a better example. When you invest, your money grows at a certain rate. The growth then earns more growth. So if you invest $100 and it grows 10% in a year, you now have $110. The next year, your 10% is now based on that $110, not just the original 100. However, this is happening daily, not yearly. We just use a rate that spans a year for calculations that make sense to everybody. Now let's use a more realistic example. You invest $200 a month into your 401k for 1 year. That's $2,400 invested. We'll say you have an average annual return of 6.7%, meaning your investment is now worth about $2,475. I use 6.7% by the way, because it's the average estimated annual return after adjusting for inflation. Now, an additional $75 is not a huge jump, but here's where it gets exciting. Let's say the next year you've paid off a car loan, and now you can invest $700 a month. After one more year, you've invested $10,800 total. including the first year of investments as well. And now your investments are worth $11,308. Still not a crazy jump, but $500 is something, and we all have to start somewhere. Then you start maxing your 401k at around $2,000 a month, and you keep it going for 25 years. That's $611,000 invested. But here's the catch. It's grown to $1.6 million. That's retirement money. And guess what? That example assumes you didn't start investing until age 35 and you retire at 67 with no employer 401k match. And if you start earlier or you get a 401k match from your employer, numbers grow even faster. Personally, I plan to retire no later than 60. I'm 24 now, and I'll start maxing my 401k at 25. I know that I will hit that goal. I just have to be patient. Now let's round back to the whole doom mindset thing. This is kind of a tough conversation. And as mentioned earlier, I just think a lot of people are really in this mindset that it's kind of over for us, especially for my generation. I mean, the millennial generation had a really tough go at it. There's no doubt about that. And so are we. But it's okay. It doesn't mean that things are over. It doesn't mean that we're never going to have what we want. It just means we have to work a little harder for it. And that's fine. The world is constantly changing. Things are always growing. New companies are being built. And we've always learned to roll with the punches before. Don't look at life as if just because you don't have everything you need right now means that you're not going to have it all in the future. It's okay to be on the back end of the curve, or feel like you are at least. It's fine. But just remember that you have a choice. You dig yourself out of this hole or you don't. And I'm not telling you to go, stop doing the quality of life thing. Stop buying yourself a coffee every once in a while. Stop going out. Stop doing this. Stop doing that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying the way you get there is by slow, long-term growth. Start the investments now, continue them throughout your life, and you will be where you want to be. That's number one. Number two, find a good work-to-life balance. If you need to work 2 jobs to survive, that's okay. Do it. If you need to put your head down for a little bit and stop buying those coffees, stop going out, stop drinking, whatever it is, that's okay. Do it. But do it with the plan of finding a better quality of life soon. But if you have the money to, find a good quality of life now. You don't have to invest every single dollar you have. I would advise that you invest as much as you can comfortably, but you don't have to invest all of it. You need to enjoy life too, and that's what I'm trying to do. My last video, I talked a lot about how I have a wedding coming up. I'm trying to buy a house. I want to start a family someday. I do earn a pretty high income for my age, which I understand, but I didn't have that before. I had nothing before. I was in college and I wasn't doing super great with everything. I didn't earn much money. I had to take on a lot of student debt, and I still have to pay off that debt. But it's okay because all of that was to build up to where I am now. I gained myself a skill set that allows me to build wealth and have a lifestyle that I love. I get to go to the gym consistently. I get to take care of myself. I'm with the woman I love. I get to go have fun, and I still get to invest on top of all that. And I am saving aggressively as I can to buy a house and have a wedding. It's gotten easier for me now, but that doesn't mean that it is easy. It just feels better than it used to. I still have goals in mind. I still want life to get even easier. I want things to get better. And they will, because I'm putting in the hard work now, and I know that it'll come. But I have to remind myself sometimes that just 2 years ago, I didn't have anything, and I wasn't able to go out and go buy a coffee. I wasn't able to have fancy food or even really enjoy my life at home. I was eating top ramen, and I was going to work, I was studying, and I was just putting in time into investing in the future and in myself. That's all I did. And now it's paying off. And I've never been more proud of myself because of it. I really hope that my example and my experience in life can help some of you have the courage to pull yourself out of whatever hole you may be in. Or even just make sure that you never get into that hole. Start now, work hard, build yourself up. Here's a final thought. I'll leave you with a quote that I've chosen to live by. It's make your own luck. Unfortunately, I don't know the origin of the quote. I heard it when I was young, and it really stuck with me. But it means a lot. I don't believe that luck is just this thing that some people have and some people don't. I believe that luck is something that you build from the ground up. It's building a skill set and setting yourself up that when an opportunity comes your way, you jump on it without hesitation and it pays off for you. So go out, make your own luck. Thanks for sticking around, everyone. One decision today, 100 options tomorrow. Have a good night.